This is the right one. Welcome to Comics in the Cross, the greatest streamers that you have never heard of. You are getting ready to dive into the world of the Book of Astra. We are on session 18. That's right. We haven't streamed in a couple weeks, and it's been
a while. Fresh. We know what we're doing, honest.
I don't know what I'm doing.
We're professionals.
Anyway,
we are.
I'm gonna hand it over to our illustrious game master, Spacehawk.
What is stream?
What does stream do?
What does stream do? Well, guys,
use cross 10.
Use code cross 10. That's what stream does.
You get 10% off right off top.
If in doubt, just yell cross 10 and hope for the best.
Which, by the way, me and Nitro should have something really fun and special for you guys pretty soon. So
I need a whole recording of it because I need to find outtakes to like post.
Yes.
Like
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the recording is gonna be like an hour long.
The audio file in me.
We're just gonna be BSing for like an hour.
All I'm going to say is, I'm grateful this isn't me that has to deal with the editing part of this. God help you, LJ. That's all I can say is God needs to help you because, oh my goodness, the amount of information they're going to give you.
Well, anyway,
all I can think of is like Robin Williams. Whenever he did anything, they would just let him go, and then they have to try to find a part just to use. That's going to be this.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, what we're talking about is that you can save 10% with Misty Mountain Gaming with their dice if you use code
Croston
when you check out. So do that. Do it. Do it.
You get 10% like right off the top.
It's like if you don't do it, you're dumb.
You should not be alive if you don't do it. You like make no sense.
Wow.
See, this is an example of the stuff that we'll cut and not use.
Yeah.
Great weapon master.
You should die a horrible death if you don't use code Croston. Horrible.
Oh my gosh. My eyes are watering. I don't know if it's from. I don't know if it's from the massive amount of pollen or.
We have been live for officially 7.5 minutes, and this has been more off the rails than I could have imagined.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's been that
long.
long.
Yes, it's been
2 weeks since we streamed, and we've managed to go off the rails this quickly already. That's how bad we've gotten.
Well, like Cross is saying, I'll try to get us back on track here. It has been 2 weeks since we last played Book of Astra. Book of Astra, and a lot has happened in this chapter so far. I mean, like seriously, a lot. If you missed out, you need to go back and re-listen to it because we've had this chapter has gone so much better than what I envisioned and what I planned for. So make sure you go back and you listen to those episodes. They are incredible. Last session, the group had to defend the Hawtor against the camp, against the Zaunt. There was a giant monster called a Zaunt that was going to attack the Hawtor camp. On the way down, though, the group encountered a young Hawtor that was trapped, that was hurt, may or may not could have been saved, but Hawthorne took it upon himself to shoot the Hawtor and put her out of her misery. Binnie and Hawthorne blew up on each other. There was a huge argument where Binnie is currently not really talking to Hawthorne right now. There's a lot of tension within the group. The group has been instructed. They found through some notes through the Hawtor archives. They found that there's an organization known as the Two Wrenches that potentially has Z. So you guys have set out. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to mention. Zoc
is gonna die.
No, Zoc.
He's got the pink eye.
He's got the pink eye. He's got the herp.
Wow.
Zoc. Okay, I just took us off the rails again.
Not been playing tabletop games, but I promise you we've been playing Helldivers, and this is what it goes like. So
this has been Helldivers.
Oh my gosh, dude.
So Zoc is actually sick, and he has not disclosed his illness with anybody right now. Currently, Zoc is actually starting to go blind from his illness.
Oh,
It's the same illness
okay.
that his son has, and one of his eyes are starting to get foggy. Like I said, he hasn't disclosed his illness to anyone. So you guys have set out. You've been walking along this road. It's one long stretch of road. It's just kind of this broken. Think of post-apocalyptic. You know, the sky is kind of gray. It's getting dark, and you guys are on this long stretch of road. And you guys are just walking down. It's almost like you could hear a pin drop. The wind is blowing. You guys are coming down from the mountain where it's less cold. You're not freezing to death or anything. You guys are just walking down, and it's just quiet. I feel like Zoc, you're kind of leading the charge, I would say, on this. Binnie, you are standing as far away from Hawthorne as you can. You don't want to be.
I'm gonna be with Mimi.
So you guys are walking, and it's just quiet. Sun is starting to go down. I'll let you guys just take it from here. Wind is howling.
Zoc's gonna take his thermal and just try to scan the horizon and see if he sees anything. He's kind of fidgeting with the scope.
You could roll a perception check for me.
I'm gonna use actually, no, I'm not. I got an 11.
So, one other thing I didn't tell you, Zoc, is that your helmet has a feature that we've really never picked up on. No one's really ever talked about, but I'm going to say that you kind of even forgot about it. But when you let your son wear your helmet and play around, he hit a button and it activated this. In your helmet, you are picking up almost like sound. Like you hear, like you see, like on like the, I would say like the HUD in your helmet, you're kind of seeing like these like little sound waves, vibrations, and you're hearing it in the direction that you guys are headed to.
Okay. I kind of lift my helmet up a bit and kind of rub my eye, like bite this a little bit because it's getting a little cloudy. It's a little harder to see, and I pull it down, checking the sound waves. Are they more prominent in a specific direction?
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
On that roll, I won't really tell you exactly. You just know it's in the general direction you guys are headed.
All right, everybody. I think we're headed in the right direction. We just need to keep going straight here.
So I guess out of character, did we ever decide the specific location we were going to?
You guys know, in the information that was given, you guys, the coordinates kind of match up to the town that you think. Machine City.
That's right, okay.
You think it's these coordinates, and that's where they are. It's in that direction.
And these matched up to my package as well, right? Or
no, not those.
We recognize similarities.
Yeah, there's some similarities, but not 100%. There are numbers that you saw on those in that paperwork. There are numbers that matched up, but not necessarily these coordinates.
Right, it wasn't exact. I just I needed a refresher on that.
I need everyone to roll a perception check.
Oh.
Do you want to roll an additional one?
Yes. It's for something different.
Hey, Miss Silver. Welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Also, guys, it is Nitro's birthday. I forgot to mention that.
Happy birthday!
So, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Roll for
birthday! Roll for birthday damage.
Roll for birthday. Damn it, yeah.
I got a 17.
I
got
18.
a 2.
13.
I'm throwing away my trays.
I dropped my
I got
Binnie?
a 14.
14. What'd you get, Zuko?
13.
Misha?
18.
Okay, everybody above a 15, you start to hear something. It's not anything bad. It's like something, like a tune. Just like a little acoustic guitar tune.
I look over my shoulder at Misha. Misha, you hear that? It's not just me, right?
No, I hear it. Which direction is it coming from?
I don't know. I think it's coming from straight ahead.
Cami, you're the only one that doesn't really hear this. But with your roll, I think you see something else. You do, but you think you do.
Great.
That hooded figure from your dreams, you think you see. You may or may not on your roll. You just think you see it. Or her. Or it. Before we move on, is there anything anybody wants to do?
I'm still just sticking pretty close to Cami and just kind of keeping to my own.
I'm going to go off to the side and I'm going to lay down and point my rifle in the direction that I hear the sound. See if I can see anything.
You could roll a perception.
I'm going to use Treasure Hunter to give me +5 on the roll. I got 13, even with that. Shoot.
You don't see it.
Okay.
You hear it. You don't see it.
And
Your
get
vision is also
Atreyu.
starting to. It's gonna start becoming harder.
Okay.
To see. Go ahead. Come
Can I get Atreyu to scout out? Or is that a bad idea?
No, you can. Atreyu pops out the bag. He looks up. He's like, "You need me for something?"
I just can't see anything much. I might need your help to scout out a little bit.
You run faster than me, but I could try.
All
He
right.
like pops his bag. I mean, there's like nothing. It's like desert, so it's like you could really see straight ahead. But he'll pop out and he'll look and see if he kind of just senses something. But,
What do you mean? Mm-mm.
He goes back in the bag.
Well, that was strange of Atreyu. What was that all about?
I don't think it's anything good.
You feel the side of your bag trembling.
Oh goodness.
Oh boy.
Cami, did you see anything?
Whatever he sensed, he does not like.
All right, I'm gonna hit
You guys
hit the button on this.
Yeah.
Sorry, you go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say, as you guys are having this conversation, the sun is going down. So that's it. So sorry.
I'm gonna hit the module on the side of my shoulder and pop the scout drone out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have him head in that direction.
How far?
100 yards.
Yeah, it's out. It's clear for a little bit. You get to a certain point, and the picture quality starts to like almost glitch out and get fuzzy.
I'm
Big open tabletop.
I'm like adjusting the helmet and the thermals on my helmet, and I'm kind of talking to the group. I'm getting a little like an energy interference up there, about 100 yards up. I don't know what it is. Maybe a energy field, something. But it's definitely disrupting my drone. And we're headed right for it.
That's where the music's coming from.
Yeah, I think it is.
Use it.
You can't hear that?
You guys all hear it.
Must
but
not be
Cami,
feeling good.
You just hear it playing. I'm gonna go ahead and say that
I
the
feel
music,
fine.
the music that you guys are hearing, brings shivers to your soul.
Oh.
Like it's
Oh.
not just Cami. You don't hear it. You don't. You
I'm
have
glad.
no idea.
My soul
But-
is not shook.
You guys just feel sad.
Oh.
You feel gloomy. And almost the best point I could picture is like in Harry Potter when the Dementors come and they just feel cold and sad. You guys have felt this before, by the way.
I'm gonna look at Hawthorne. You feel that?
Yeah, I feel it.
And now we both look at each other, and I feel like we both pull our weapons out at the same time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like I start to put my hand on my gun. It's like, and when everyone kind of focusing forward, I want to just kind of like start scanning kind of round about it, just to the sides and the back, just to double check and make sure everything's clear there.
I kind of want to have my drone do a huge circle sweep around our group, kind of like 50 yards around our group.
As you're trying to, you're just seeing a lot of static now. It's really bad. Like your drone can't see anything. It's like,
All right.
like
Well,
it's
this
just-
is useless, and I pop it back and I call it back.
I don't think it's useless. I think it's just something's interfering with the mechanics.
I'll catch it, and
So, like,
I catch it
we-
as it comes back, and I hand it to Binnie. I'm like, Binnie, would you mind taking a look at this, just to make sure it's
Yeah.
working? Thank you.
Binnie, you can
So
make a
where we are as well in the desert, you said like it's all flat essentially around us.
one
like, we can
road.
see...
I mean, in the way distance, you see like these like bluffs.
yeah, but
but
for
it's
anything in like the near vicinity, it's just
Road.
flat.
Road. I mean, there's rocks here and there, like boulders. There's like
Yeah, but like for the most part, it's like we can see like the horizon essentially. Like for the most part, sort of the idea.
there is something in the distance, like it looks like a structure, but it's not. It's like a shack looking. Nothing crazy.
I
Just
got a
think of
16.
old town, like, you know that there's nothing wrong with the drone.
I turn it off and turn it back on again. It's looking fine.
Okay.
It needs a firmware update.
Yes.
Just take
Alright.
take his cartridge out and blow in it, and just back in.
All right, thanks, little one. I appreciate it, and I put it back on my back. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any other option than just keep continuing on. I feel like we should arm up. I feel like we should get ready for a scrap, just in case.
Should we aim for that shack?
It
That's
seems
in
like
the
that's where it's
distance?
originating from, the music that you can't hear for some strange reason.
Everybody
Just
make
not
a
that
perception.
intuitive.
Everybody make a perception roll. You have to get at least a 15 to see it.
Nope.
My Atlanta.
Nope.
11.
I got a 14.
I got a 16.
I got a
Well,
2.
Thorn
Yeah, I got a 9.
Dude, one person got it.
Yeah.
Benny,
Goodness,
you guys
Benny got
keep
it.
walking. You guys all keep walking.
Ugh.
Benny, you stop. That music that you keep hearing, that melody, it's really hitting you now. You slowly turn around. You've seen this before. You see what looks like this mountain of this rolling fog headed your way.
Nope. Knew it. I knew it.
And it starts to not only push its way towards you fast, but it's also starting to, instead of just like a straight line, it's starting to curve, like almost trying to like swallow you guys
It's
in.
trying to flank us.
Yep.
We better get somewhere we're not exposed.
Does anybody hear Benny?
Yeah, I mean,
Roll
I'm
for
right
it.
beside her.
I
Roll
was
for
gonna say,
it.
I hope it would.
You got to roll low. I'll let Zoc, your roll is going to be low, but everyone roll. I want to see See if you guys actually heard what she said.
I got a 19.
I got an 18.
Of course, I get a high roll on one that I don't need to get a high roll on.
This is one you absolutely do not need to get a high roll on.
16.
16, Hawthorne?
4.
You're pissed. You don't even care. You're not listening to Binnie right now. Cami, what'd you get?
I got an 18.
Okay, so everyone that heard Binnie, what did you get, Zuko?
What kind of check?
It was just perception.
I got a 3.
Okay, so Misha, Zoc, and Cami, you turn to hear what Binnie said, and you see this fog pushing itself in. Hawthorne, you just keep walking. You don't really care. You're just,
all right,
whatever.
Out of character
for this.
Out of character, like how far are we away from that structure? Like, would I make a perception roll to see if we can make it by the time the fog hit us?
I should be able to make it.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and tell you, you're closer to the shack than you are the fog, but that fog is coming in fast. So if you guys just stand around and talk, it'll get you. But
all right, we need to go now. Look behind us, and then look forward and run. Okay, got it.
I'm already running.
Yeah,
off.
Me and Binnie are gone.
You see this fog rolling in fast, and then you see almost lightning striking within the fog.
Oh, great!
This is
bad. This is bad. This is bad.
As you guys are going closer and closer, the shack. You're running in the desert. Shack disappears. Hallucination.
Oh,
Just
I
like your mind playing tricks on you. It's been hot. You thought you saw it and you didn't.
Oh, big person word. What do we do now?
That fog is now like almost like a crescent. And it's stretching out.
Be an illusion too.
Are we headed in the same direction that we were headed in before?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna keep
north.
I'm just gonna keep running. The same direction.
Mm-hmm.
Want everyone to roll another perception. We were doing a lot of perceptions tonight.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, I did too. Oh my gosh.
Nice. Binnie, you and I are on the same wavelength.
We're wavelength, yeah. Yeah, Hawthorne, man.
I am not on a wavelength at all.
I got a 7.
All right. Zoc and Binnie, you guys spot this instantly. The rest of you, you don't. You're too busy running.
I don't remember what's going on.
You see this Zeb almost step out from nowhere. And he's this old man looking. Half his face is almost a skeleton. Like he's lost so much skin. And he's and he has a guitar on his back, and he has like he has an overcoat and a big old long hat. Come on, this way. And and he pulls open out of the bottom. You see him grab this this board, and he lifts it up, and it's there's a hole, like a little hole you can hide in. Get over here. Come on.
I dive first in.
Yeah, I'm right after her.
Yeah.
Everybody goes in.
Yeah.
Reluctantly.
You guys all go into this little hole, and it's actually way bigger than you think it is. It's almost like a pretty good sized basement. And there's like a little wood stove, little burning wood stove, so it's kind of illuminating. The room is really dark. It's actually leading out. You guys didn't notice there's actually a pipe sticking out of the ground, and where this wood board is. And he closes it just as the fog wafts over it. It's back.
What is that?
There's the fog.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely fog. What is it?
Some say it's a monster. Some say it's spirits. Some just say it's from the unknown.
We at Sunset just called it the dry lightning.
Binnie, you've seen this before.
Mm-hmm. I knew as soon as I turned around and I saw it. It doesn't happen often, because, you know, we get the acid rain and we get sandstorms, but this one's different. It has, like, the in it.
It's an evil force.
Yep.
Well, and he walks over to this. It's the room is super dark. It's just like almost like glow of like you know, there's some cabinets and stuff, and it's like a very dim glow, and it's this storm, this big fog is just like hitting and making all kind of noise. You'll be safe here.
I'm gonna pop my scout drone out and just have him kind of go around the place.
It's not enough to where like he could just stay in one space.
Okay.
It's still fuzzy and stuff. It's interference.
Okay, got it.
He walks over and he pulls out this little can. And he pours a little bit and pulls out some bowls. And just takes this, you don't know what it is. He's just pouring a little bit into these bowls. And he sets them aside and he grabs himself one and take one, each of you.
I kind of
If you want. It's nothing fancy. It's just a broth he's made.
No offense.
No really nutrition. It's just like from bones he found, like a bone broth, and it's a little just nourishment.
No offense, sir, but how about you go first? We don't really know you.
I expected that. And he takes some and you take what the marsh can provide. And he just like sips some. And he takes a seat.
I wish the marsh provided more bugs.
He takes a seat. He has these like benches kind of like laid out around his little fire, his little stove. He pulls out his guitar. He just starts playing. And he just strums.
Push the mask up to right underneath my nose, and I just take the bowl to the face and pull it back down.
Do I recognize the music from earlier?
No. You can make a check for it. You want to roll? Playing this music.
I'll also drink the broth.
I got 14.
It's the same. He's just playing this like almost haunting melody, and you see his face, like the flicker of the light, and his face looks, I mean, absolutely terrifying. I mean, half of it's just like a skull, and then like skin, and with under his hat.
So, what happened to you? Your face looks a little funny.
He kind of smiles. The marsh. And he just keeps playing. He looks over to you. Cowboy. Marsh treating you well?
All can be expected.
No, it's... Guys got a diverse group here, don't you? He's still playing his little haunting melody. Just strumming.
I heard that music when we were up there before the storm.
He looks at Binnie and he smiles again. It's the music of the marsh, little lady.
Sad.
You guys gather around. And he starts to sing. Forgive me because I sing like crap, but down that lonesome road I roam, beneath the moon's soft glow, whispers in the wind, they groan as memories start to show. Oh, that lonesome road where secrets are untold. It's where I face the ghost I've known and confront the past I've strolled. Each step I take, it echoes loud through valleys deep and wide. The shadow winds dance, the darkness proud, in this world where secrets hide. Oh, that lonesome road I roam, where secrets are untold. It's where I face the ghost I've known and confront the past I've strolled. Down that lonesome road I'll go until the dawn breaks its final breath. I'll keep on walking with my secrets untold, or I'll walk this road to my death. And he just keeps on, he doesn't say anything else, he just keeps on strumming and playing. It's this almost like Johnny Cash like melody that you hear. Bluesy.
Well, as delightfully horrifying as that was, how long till this fog usually clears up and we can get the hell out of here?
Soon.
Yeah, you're a full-blown load of crazy, ain't you?
I'd say that tune is oddly relatable. Most of us have come from somewhere alone.
Yeah, what type of untold secrets you talking about there, old man?
And he smiles and he keeps playing. The Marsh. You see, the Marsh holds its secrets. Each one of you are part of the Marsh. You hold your secrets. And he just smiles as he keeps playing. This
Again, oddly relatable.
Doc's gonna go over to the wall and kind of slump down and sit on the ground. Start messing with his rifle.
I get my little automaton out and I just start kind of messing with it.
Hawthorne ain't taking his eyes off this guy, and he has not put his weapon down since he pulled it out outside.
I just watch him play, watch his hands strumming, taking interest in like the act of him actually like playing the guitar.
Yeah. Zuko? What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm just sitting there.
Messing with your prosthetic?
Yeah.
And Cami?
Twiddling my fingers.
Kami's just taking in the words and kind of relating them to her life. Just listening.
He, this stranger, looks at you, Hawthorne. He's going to continue playing. The bag next to your foot. Take it. Or don't. It's up to you.
Hawthorne kind of slowly looks down and looks back at him. Kind of starts to like crouch down, but doesn't take his eyes off him, and just kind of like pulls the bag open just to kind of enough to see inside of it.
It's a bottle of hooch. It's a specific type of hooch. It's one that your dad always kept.
Well,
And the
look
cabinets.
at it. Alright, what the hell's going on here?
You're safe. For now.
There are a few times in my life I've been safe and it ain't ever felt like this. What is going on here?
I slowly stand up.
How? You looked at me specifically in this room to bend down and get this bag. That was done with intent, sir. Because this bag has got a bottle of hooch that my daddy used to drink all the time. You really expecting me to believe it's a coincidence that the bottle I used to see in my daddy's hand frequently is the one that's in the bag at my feet? There's not a connection there? When you acting all suspicious to begin with?
It's the Marsh, man.
If you strum one more damn note in that guitar, I'm gonna smash it over your head. I want some damn answers.
He goes, "Grrrng," and he stops it. He smiles, and then he goes back to it playing.
I take the guitar off him.
You could try.
Going for it.
Okay, make a strength check.
I got call. 19.
You make the grab for it. Something compels you, though, to back off as you go to grab it. You don't know what it is. Something feels weird.
Hawthorne.
Something's going on. I don't like this.
Why are you traveling the road?
And businesses that of yours.
Not.
Stop asking questions.
I could say the same for you. And it just continues to play. And there's just chilling music now. His notes change. And you guys hear his notes on his guitar become not more violent, but where before it was like the somber calming, it's more aggressive. And you hear this storm beating and beating like this it sounds like this fog is trying to get in. He's playing it a little bit more. And he's just smiling.
You have something to do with that storm, old man?
Part of the Marsh, man.
That wasn't my question. Do you have something to do with that storm over our heads right now?
Yes and no.
Damn it, man. Stop speaking in riddles. Just shoot
I throw
straight.
the bottle of hooch at him.
You do what?
I throw the hooch at him.
He catches it. Sets it down. And he pops it open. Takes a swig. Seals it back. Here you
Okay,
go.
question 1 answered. You're definitely there.
Do you have a name?
I've been called several things.
Yeah, I can think of a few names for you.
Do you know why they call it the Lonesome Road? The road that you're traveling on. And he goes to playing again. Now he's gone back to his soft.
I don't
somber
like
song.
this, guys.
Yeah, I don't either.
No, not even a little bit.
Yeah, let's
Why do they call it the Lonesome Road?
I
Anybody?
don't know.
I don't
Is
really
it, is
care.
it because not many people make it out of here?
Yes and no.
Is it because you eat people and that it never just ends?
He laughs. I don't eat people.
You just kill them so everybody's alone?
He laughs even harder now. I don't kill. I don't have a gun on me. And he stands up. He stops playing his guitar and he shows you. He has literally no weapons on him. He just literally has his guitar.
I think he's peculiar. He's definitely peculiar, but he's not necessarily the dangerous part of this area, I think.
I think he has something to do with that storm over our heads, and he's not telling us. He's speaking in riddles, and it's starting to piss me off.
Is it because everybody has a road that they have to journey alone?
And he looks at you and he goes, bingo. It's funny that the youngest of us, the wisest.
Or you're just a crazy man. I'd like to circle back to that point.
I just point to
What?
Hawthorne.
Because I can't be smart?
And he goes back to playing.
Say anything about you not being smart, kid, is him as being crazy.
He's making sense to me.
He
Still
goes
trying to figure out the riddle.
through another verse. And he looks at Misha and he goes, the riddle, you want the answers. Down the lonesome road I'll go until the dawn breaks its final breath. I'll keep on walking with my secrets untold, or I'll walk this road to my death.
Are you trying to get us to conversation?
Yeah, what was that? A cutout?
Oh, I said, are you trying to get us to have some kind of conversation here?
Conversation. No. You travel. Folks travel down this road. Some make it with their secrets untold. And then they die.
So does that mean we all gotta tell each other secrets?
He kind of smiles. What secrets do you have, Cami? And he starts playing.
Why are you so interested in our secrets? I mean, don't tell the crazy man a thing.
And he
I
kind of
even
smiles.
have any secrets.
The Marsh always knows.
Oh, you are so starting to piss me off so badly.
Or yeah, people are cool.
He turns to you, Hawthorne.
Oh, I'm way past that point.
The one
I
with
know.
the secrets.
It's not good. Oh, me.
And he keeps playing.
What's that meant to mean, friend?
Will you walk the death, Hawthorne?
It's yours, absolutely. Ain't afraid of death. I've seen plenty of it.
I know you have. Everyone has in the Marsh.
You say that one more time, I swear to God I'm going to put a bullet in you.
Okay. And he plays again. He kind of repeats some of the lines he was singing earlier.
I don't like some hillbilly sitting out in the middle of nowhere playing his guitar, all of a sudden interested in secrets that we have.
The lonesome road isn't always about secrets. But sometimes those that cross it go down it. See more clearly.
Does anybody know what the hell this boy is talking about?
Zach's just shaking
I
his head.
think he might be related to the other really, 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 really old lady back at the city.
Yeah, I didn't like her either.
The Mystics. And he plays the guitar.
God, here he goes again. This is literally starting to drive Hawthorne a little bit,
We
honestly.
gotta-
He
we
looks
gotta
at you.
Solve this riddle, I think.
Do you know the story of Astra? He changes his tune.
We've
Oh,
all
you're one
heard.
of those sort of folks.
We've heard that word before.
Astra's
City of
a
Power.
damn fairy tale's what it is.
City of Power. You know, many people cross the road, try to find it.
Cross the road. I've been down plenty of roads. I've been all over this place. And nothing has ever led me to believe that this is real.
Because it's not. It's a damn fairy tale that people talked about because people need hope.
What do you put your hope in, Hawthorne?
Jesus.
Happy Easter, folks.
Nothing gives him hope.
I don't know if it's...
Oh, that's sad.
I can't say it's real, but I can say we've definitely seen some real-life fairy tales before. At least I've been in one.
Book of the Astra. This gypsy. The monsters. The spirit of the marsh. Fairy tales. Yet they all lead in one direction. Down the road.
Death. They're
looks
just
up.
there to control people. That's all it is.
Maybe. Maybe not. And he walks over. I think the storm is gone. And he lifts up. He's the first one. He walks up to the stairs and pushes it open. He steps out. It's gone.
Get the hell out of here.
Guys, start making your way up. Stranger's gone. It's like he's disappeared.
Hey there, Comic Clan. Wanted to just take a moment to come and shout out our amazing partners over at Misty Mountain Gaming. Misty Mountain Gaming is one of the largest dice stores in the world. So up on your screen right now, you are going to see some pictures of some of the amazing dice that we ourselves at Comics in the Cross have purchased from Misty Mountain. And they offer a wide selection of dice, so whether you have a preference to acrylic, resin or metal dice, or even if you want to go and splurge and pick up some glass, stone or even bone dice, then Misty Mountain Gaming has you covered. Don't forget to also check out their amazing dice bags, rolling trays and miniatures. Also as well, they sell some different things, some different bits and pieces. You can pick up a leather bag, pick up some glassware, even some drinking horns. So whatever your needs are for games night, Misty Mountain Gaming has you covered. Also as well, remember to use code CROSS10 at checkout to save 10% on your purchases. So whatever you're picking up from them, go and save yourself a little bit and go ahead and treat yourself. Remember, it is a good week to be a geek. Take care.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
It's another mirage.
I hate this place. The weirdest crap has happened.
I wonder
Get
what
out
the
of
Since I
road
here.
started
to
on
Astra
this.
looks like.
Imagine whatever you want for the road to Astra, kid. It's
I
no one ain't ever seen it. Can't see what ain't there.
I think he was saying we're on it. Somehow.
I
Again,
actually
that's-
think my dad said that brother number 23 actually went to go look for it.
You know 23 was killed.
Did 23 ever come back?
No. He died. But my dad never told me how.
I
We got a little bit of freeze action.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Let's go
There
There
first.
we go.
Okay, I was like,
It's the anticipation.
I know, right?
Yeah, chances are he didn't make it to Astra, let alone get back from it.
It's because it doesn't exist. It's
It's a fairy
all
tale.
made up.
I know
World
it's
went
made
to
a
hell.
cool story.
No, it's a cool story. The story of Astra's definitely that. But the world went to hell. And people needed hope that there was a way to get something better.
But you know, hope isn't really a bad thing.
I think I'm fresh out of hope. Something
Not
the
control
ghosty
people with it.
we talked to asked me what I put my hope, my faith, my trust in. I put it in front of what I see, what I'm involved in, because everything else in this world falls to crap, goes to hell, and generally tries to kill me. If there's hope out there
Sure.
in the marsh, I ain't ever seen it.
Well, your hope is right here with us, because you have a place where you know that we are not going to try to hurt you. And I know that you've been through a lot, but you just can't, don't be too bleak about it.
Yeah, he doesn't
You're a
put
good
his hope in
person.
anything. Because he is surrounded by everyone. Anything he ever probably needs, and yet he's still just angry all the time.
Yeah. I am. You all think you know me? You all think you know what I've gone through? What has happened in my life? How long have we been hanging out? How long have we spent time together? Hell, it was a forced thing that we even ended up in a situation as a group. None of y'all know a damn thing about me and what I've gone through.
Hey,
You know what it means to
Hawthorne.
be hated? No. You want to all get this out? Let's get this the hell out.
Oh.
Y'all can walk into any town you want. You can walk to any place you want without getting stared at, without getting looked down, without getting beaten down. You ever know what it is to walk into towns and know that you pretty much can't stay in 99% of the places there to stay? To know that you can't eat most of the food? To know that you will be looked down? How do you think I survived as a bounty hunter? I took the damn jobs that nobody wanted because that's all they would give a human. And yet I try to keep a smile on my face. I try to stay as friendly as possible because, you know what? I don't want to make things worse for myself. And I don't want to lose possible customers. I don't want to lose possible allies that I may need to rely on. And yet somehow, no matter what happens, I always end up alone. So yeah, maybe he's right. Maybe the lonely road is a real thing. And I'm getting abuse off of a kid who I've done nothing but bend over backwards to try and take care of and protect. The only damn thing in my life that actually matters to me is you, kid. And I still take this crap from you? I took that serum that you keep harping on me about because we were facing death.
And yet you let it
I put
change
my
you.
life on the line for each and every damn one of you.
Look, you know, yes, we don't know your life, but you know everything that's happened in mine.
And
I can't even
Hawthorne,
move from town to town freely. I'm a kid. I'm not even supposed to be out here right now. I'm supposed to have a family and a home. I can't go anywhere. I can't survive any of the monsters out here. I'm lucky to be able to. You were the only one thing I had too, and you changed. It's like you really did die in that simulation. And I hurt, and I have no family. So yeah, I don't know your life, but you know mine. And you've seen everything that's happened, and yet there's no empathy, no compassion, nothing.
Binnie, in the middle of you saying this, you're looking over Hawthorne's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And you are just emotional and you're just over it. And you just run.
Okay.
And you run. You don't even, you're off the road and you just run.
Yeah, I just run.
Roll me a perception check. Sorry, not to force you into a situation, but...
No. But you're forcing me in a situation.
Yeah, but I'm forcing you into a situation.
13.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, boy.
Or a sharpshooting saving throw, I should say.
Oh.
I'll let you pick. You could make, like, athletics, or you can make, You can make athletics or like an acrobatics, I guess. It doesn't, I guess, really matter.
Okay. I got a 9.
You fall.
Oh.
You roll down. It looks like what you guys don't really see is the way it goes. There's like a slope, and you're running. You're crying mad, and you don't even see it. You like look. You completely miss it, and the next thing you know, you're going headfirst into this like little. It's a pretty good little drop. You hit the ground and you start rolling. You're not gonna take any damage, but you managed to like brace yourself as you fell. But you were in this little gorge.
I see her drop and I run over to where she went down.
Ow!
Is it just like a steep way down, or is it like a drop?
It's a drop.
I pull out my lasso, tie a knot around my waist, and I signal over Zoc and throw him the other end of it.
Gotcha.
Keep hold of this, I'm going down after her.
Alright.
Hawthorne, you
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Lost Joy.
Bear with us, guys, just a second.
Do
you want to go to be right back?
Literally cliffhanger.
I'll be right back.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Cliffhanger.
We'll be right back.
Hawthorne.
All right, and we're back. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Hawthorne, you're being lowered into this little canyon. It's not huge, but it's not like it's not like the Grand Canyon, but it's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check. I'm telling you, tonight is. I should just change the title to.
I
the
just perception
roll.
check. That's
Nat
the
20.
title. Yeah, nice.
Start to notice it, and the only reason you're not going to take damage is because you notice it. The rope snags on one of the rocks, and it's almost like as he's lowering you, it's cutting into the rope more and more, and it starts to break, and you drop. And with that nat 20, you manage right before you hit the button, you manage to catch yourself. You pull out your knife and kind of jam it into the wall, and you manage to grab something. And you're still a little bit up, but you allow yourself to kind of fall, and you hit the ground, and it does hurt. But because of your almost this superhuman abilities, you're able to like land and not like break. If you were to do this without the injection, you would have probably broken your knees or your foot or something on the way down. But you managed to like almost like superhero land. And this is the first time. This is one of the first times that you felt powerful. Besides your natural healing abilities now, you feel like you kind of like look at yourself. You manage to jam your knife into rock, and you manage to catch. You feel just powerful.
Yeah, I take a minute and just kind of look at myself and realize what I just did there, and like, Hawthorne's an older guy, like, so that would have been pretty much impossible. Like, even on his best day, he's kind of like, there's a few more tricks than I expected. Put my knife back in and stand up, feeling actually pretty good in myself, because I pulling that off and unexpectedly, and made my way over to Binnie.
Binnie, you're on the ground, hurt and crying.
Yeah, I'm laying on my side, and I'm just curled up.
I kneel down next to her. Kid, you okay?
No.
Not going away.
Just hurt, Hawthorne. Everything hurts.
Talking about from the fall, or are you talking about the fight?
Everything.
How about we get you patched up? Deal with that first, and how about you and I have a talk?
Okay.
You guys, I'm assuming the rest of you are you guys like looking over the edge to see what just happened? You would have heard it.
I was gonna say Zoc suddenly felt lighter. Like, oh.
Yeah, Zoc, you're like, uh-oh, I killed Hawthorne.
Zog's like standing there, the weight disappears and just kind of...
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I feel like Zoc would just walk over to the edge and just like kind of like lean over and look over.
Yeah.
Like, Hawthorne, you alright?
You dead?
You good? We good?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright. It wasn't my fault, by the way.
Yeah, it was.
You guys do not see any. I won't make you do a perception roll. You don't see like a clear like
Nat 20.
That's an easy way up. It looks like it goes. It looks like it goes for a while before it starts to kind of like move up. So it'll be a little bit of a walk before you guys get there. And it is like pure nighttime right now. So I'll cut to before we go. We'll say. I'll let you guys, Hawthorne and Binnie, kind of think about what you want to do, and I'll cut to the, I guess, up top group. You guys just saw Hawthorne fall. What do you do? He's okay. What do you guys want to do?
Anybody see a way around to get down there, or besides falling like Hawthorne did?
How far down?
You dropped me.
Sorry, I had to say it, dude.
Honestly, I
would
think
say
Zoc would.
Zoc would
totally say it.
1000% say that.
He would
Hawthorne
just been
absolutely
like,
fell in that hole, and it was
"So."
nothing to do with me. I did my job well.
Oh, we can't just leave him down there.
So I got that lasso. Can we pull him back up?
I'm gonna send my drone down there.
Can
And
we lasso him?
I'm gonna talk through it and say, "Hey, Hawthorne, you see a way out of that?"
Can we just leave him down there?
Not in the near area. Looks like there's a little way over there. If we started heading that way, we might find something. But where I can see, it's a straight sheer drop.
You want to try to pull it? You want me to try to pull you up again? You want us to try to pull you up?
You don't have enough rope.
Ah, shoot.
I don't think I've got enough rope to get it up to you, and you probably don't have enough rope on your end.
You have like maybe like 10 feet of rope, Zoc. Hawthorne has the rest of it.
You can't climb out, can you?
I mean, I could try, but it's a really steep cliff. I don't know. The fact that I managed to grab on it all on the way down was honestly a bit of a miracle.
Super jump. Just kidding.
Go say like Hawthorne just like knife in hand, just into the mountain.
Yeah.
Pulls himself
If only I
up.
was able to get a grappling hook.
Maybe
No,
if we walk
it
down
would've
that
been-
way,
made it
maybe there'll be a shorter space.
Yeah, we can maybe try and make it over that way and see if there's another way up. But for this area, there's nothing to see, man.
All right. I say we all head that way then. I don't want to split us up if we don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just walk.
So,
as
Binnie
far
and
as we can.
Hawthorne are taking the low road, and the rest of you are taking like the high road. So you guys
You
are
take
You
the
take
literally.
the high road, and I'll take the low.
take the low road.
All right. So
Have no
Zoc.
clue when-
I'm gonna start with you.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a little voice in your helmet. And you hear a little bit of music. You okay? We didn't really get a chance to talk.
Are you in my helmet? Or are you in my head?
Best guess as good as mine.
I would just prefer it if you left me alone.
What is the Book of Astra equivalent of a fae? Because that's exactly what this is.
I could just see Zoc's face.
And he
like,
goes, and he goes, they called me shoot, now I can't remember the big bad's name.
I mean,
Valron?
Velcro.
Valron?
Zalron.
Valron?
Zalron! Oh
You know,
my
the
God,
guy
it's 'cause
who
we haven't
captured
played
you
Chronicles
and
of Trajan in freaking
enslaved your
months.
soul?
Yeah.
Okay, I know we've not
that's
played in
right.
2 weeks, but we have been playing Chronicles of Andrasia for like, I don't know, 40 sessions.
Valron, thank you. I was like, Zalron? Palron?
So,
Pyrol,
what are you
something.
trying to
See, I
do?
didn't connect you at first because I wasn't sure if Zalron was going to be like Valron's equivalent in this
Yeah,
world.
like
So I didn't connect you.
Yeah.
You want to make a deal with the devil, boy? Nah.
He did call that guy a mystic.
No,
So
I'm walking in front of the group and they just see me slap my helmet really hard a couple times.
he's talking. He's like, "Do you always feel alone, Zoc?"
Not right now.
Are you gonna tell him?
What?
Are you gonna tell him you're dying?
I'm not dying. I'm just sick. And they don't need to know that. As long as I
What do you
keep this
expect to
helmet on,
find?
I keep my helmet on, I keep my suit on, they will be fine.
That's what others in your tribe said, right?
Well, I mean, they don't wear protective gear like I do.
Are you scared?
Of dying?
Yeah.
I've not really thought about it, to be honest. am I talking to a voice in my head? I just kind of turn around and like scan the horizon.
Because maybe you need to.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
there's some things you need to face.
Is this like a therapy session, man? It's just not my bag.
This could be whatever you want it to be.
What do you want from me, man? What do you want? What do you want from me?
Not what I want from you. It's what the Marsh takes from you, Zok.
The Marsh has taken quite a bit already from me, old man. You would know that. You probably already know that. Since you seem to know everything else. Like what brand of hooch Hawthorne's daddy drank. Which is kind of creepy, to be honest.
If that was real. May have been. May not have been.
Look, man, I
Was
can't
real to
speak.
him.
I can't speak for everybody else, but I don't like riddles. You just need to shoot me straight. What's this about?
About you facing yourself. And then, as he says that, the voice that you hear sounds like you. It's about you facing yourself.
I try to switch frequencies on the helmet.
Every time you do it, it does nothing.
Oh, are you gonna be with me for a while?
Probably.
I'm gonna go crazy.
Maybe not.
I'm gonna go nuts.
Maybe not.
Why are you so insistent on me facing myself? What's this about?
It's what the road does. Causes people to face themselves. Causes truths that were buried to come out. Causes lies that were hidden to be unfolded.
You do realize how much I put on the line, which is not even a day ago. How much truths came to light. How many of my secrets were exposed. That was dealt with. I don't see anybody else in the group running to expose their past lives.
Past or maybe even the future, Zok. Because we both know the truth. What if Z is dead?
She's not dead.
What if she's
She's not dead.
You can't handle it.
She's not dead. She's way stronger than I am. She's a better fighter. She's smarter. She's more agile. She's better in every way than I am. She's not dead. If I'm alive, if my dumb self can be alive at this moment, I have no doubt. She's not dead. I don't understand what you're getting at, man. I feel like you're digging for something that's not there.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe not. Look, man. We both know the truth. If you don't keep pushing, Z is alive. This illness that's in the back of your head that's clawing at you. It's gonna take you. You're racing against time. That's your truth.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah. Tell him. Don't tell him. You feel it?
Feel what?
Feeling in your eye.
It's like a
Feel
it's like a tickle, like a burning almost. It's
on your
like a
lungs.
fuzzy feeling.
Your chest hurts, doesn't it?
He just kind of rubs his chest a little bit. Nah, I'm alright. And then he's like obviously trying to hide a slight pain in his left chest.
Your bones hurt with every step you take.
I mean, I'm old, man. Not as old as Hawthorne, but I'm old.
Every move you make.
I'll be watching you.
I'll be watching.
You Hawthorne, you live rent free in Zock's head, just by the way. He's always thinking about how he can best you.
You, Zock, it's like you just, everything this voice is telling you, you feel it. You feel that, like, feelings you haven't really felt before. You start to feel.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It hurts. Face your truth. That's all I want. That's all the Marsh wants. To face your truth.
What do you mean, face my truth?
The voice goes away. Cami?
Yes.
You, as you walk, you keep thinking you're seeing something watching you. It's the hooded figure in the distance. You think you see it.
Is that real?
Kind of like shake it off and it's gone and it goes. You hear the voice too. What are you scared of? Not the stranger's voice. It's the voice of your mom.
Of course
Your
it
head.
is.
Who do you keep looking for?
I don't know. I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Why do you keep searching for something that might not be there?
Because it could be there. Right?
Maybe.
Alright, why do people keep searching for Astra?
Hope. Who do you want this person to be? This figure in your dreams, who do you want it to be?
I don't know. What do you mean? I have no idea.
You know, dreams are a manus, just like they manifest from your wants and desires. You keep seeing fire in your dreams. You keep seeing a city gone. And you see a cloaked figure. It's pointing you somewheres. Pointing you into the flames. Why?
I don't know.
It's your truth. You don't. You don't know who you are. You don't know where to go. You stick with these people to avoid an aimless walk. What are you going to do if Z is found? Where are you going to go? Everything you've seen has burned. And you have told yourself that you deserve that. You have deserved to be part of the fire. This is all your head. It's all what you think. The deepest parts, the memories, Dyson.
So what?
What you think?
I
think
can't
you-
help what I've been through.
You can't. But you can heal from it. I don't think you have.
Doesn't come by easily.
It doesn't. I hope you find what you're looking for. It's out there. The voice goes away. Zuko. Your truth is a little different. You're walking down this road. You look and you see a little boy. And you keep blinking and you're like this. The little boy has turned to a teenager, and then you just kind of rub your eyes and you're like, no one else seems to see this. You gotta rub your eyes and you look again. This teenager's a man. You know who this person is. And from your past, it's kind of comes up to you and walks next to you. He looks at you and goes, "Been a long time, my friend." I know that we can't hear you, Zuko. You were talking. There we go.
Yeah. Way too long.
Why'd you run, Zuko?
I felt like it was my only option. I felt like everybody wanted me gone.
Your mistake led to someone dying. But it was a mistake.
Yeah, it was a mistake. And one I totally owned up to. It was a mistake, and it wasn't like I meant to do that. I didn't mean to kill him. I didn't want him dead.
Why'd you run? It was just a mistake. That's your truth.
I didn't feel like I had an option. all those angry villagers. I mean, what have you done?
Faced death. But your penance has been set by you. You feel you have to be alone. Found this group, yeah. Stick with them. You are an outcast. You know you are.
Yeah.
They don't know you. They know nothing about you. They're terrified of you.
Yeah. And I don't even know if they'll let me stick with them. I doubt they're gonna let me stick with them another week. Let alone another month. I doubt. I'm probably gonna end up dying.
And he looks, he goes, Zuko. Puts his hand on your shoulder. Life does not have to be lonely. Doesn't have to be.
Doesn't
And
feel like
you, as you just, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
it doesn't feel like I have any other option, kid.
As you say that, this person's gone. And you're just looking, and Zoc is just, what is Zoc doing? Zuko's kind of talking to himself, and Zoc, are you just kind of quiet?
Yeah, I'm not talking to anybody right now because that voice really freaked me out. I'm still trying to slap my helmet. See if I can anything comes back.
I guess, Cami, you're just kind of like really quiet, just not really in the mood to
I just
talk.
envision that these are all happening at...
Yeah.
Like inside their head.
I envision that these are all happening at the same time.
Yeah. You guys continue along. Misha?
Mm-hmm.
You look at your hand. What form are you in?
Last I was in Wind.
You look at your hand, and you notice stone. One hand. And you notice the other hand. Fire. Or I'm sorry, water. And you feel in your face, and you feel fire on one end. On the other, you feel your wind form. You're split. And you hear Donnie's voice. Fractured, aren't we?
Yeah.
I miss when we were whole. We were
like
two.
We weren't meant for this world, were we?
We're from the old world. Mish.
I kind of gathered.
Mish, you haven't said anything, have you?
Not necessarily. I think you're talking about to the others?
Or secret?
No,
Do they know what world we're from?
No, I've only told them of these visions. This puzzle I've been trying to solve. But you just definitely answered it for me. You just now made it clear for me.
What do you got?
I mean, like you said, we're not from here. Or we're from the old world. And I figure we're some kind of experiment gone wrong. But that's all I have. And that we're an anomaly in this new world. That's what I have.
Try to prolong our life. We failed.
Yeah.
We merged. We became what we experimented on. We are the forgotten. Cast alone. Cast aside by everyone. We walked our road alone.
Yeah.
These people don't know. They don't know our truth.
Yep, they don't.
I miss our old form.
I do too. Everybody's just so different, and I just feel so
Alone?
Yes, I'm interested in the logistics of things and how things work. Things like books and just watching the way that mysterious illusion strumming the guitar. I see everything for the science.
Think science and myth started to blend.
Yeah.
We used to call it fringe. I think it's evolved into something else.
So you're saying that the things that, not necessarily us, but the things that happened maybe created this new world?
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
It is.
It
And
feels
we were
sick to say that, but it really is.
scientific minds, Misha. We are the forerunners of this world.
Now I just got to figure out how to get you back. And
I'll leave it up to you, as you're in control, what you want to say. Maybe it's wiser if we play our cards closer to our chest.
I'm hoping that this thing that I have here, I'm hoping that helps us find more.
You kind of feel it, kind of like almost pulsating on your chest, and then you kind of snap out of it, and you're like, I want you guys to kind of meddle on that for a little bit. That was heavy.
Yeah.
So we'll jump back to the gorge. You guys are in the gorge. Hawthorne. Binnie, are you walking next to Hawthorne, or how are you guys like walking through it? Are you guys like?
I'm just kind of sauntering, just kind of next to him, but I'm still very quiet. I'm not saying anything.
Just kind of slowly walking at first, just kind of side by side with her. Kid, I'm not really good at this stuff. Never have been. I kind of tried to allude to it before.
I, for most of my life, have not been a nice person. I've never been able to live my life in a way of experiencing hope. I have always done one thing, and that is whatever it takes to survive. You go to the places that you need to go, talk to the people you need to talk to, take the jobs that you need to take, regardless of how awful those places may end up being, how awful those people may be, and how horrible those jobs may be. Because you do what it takes to survive. And I've always been on my own. Apart from my folks, making sure their farm was okay, but apart from them, I've had no one. And then all of a sudden I had you. You know, the weird half skeleton zombie spirit person. Asked me where is my hope? You are my hope. Anything good that was left in me came to the surface because of you. I thought I was getting shackled with something I didn't want when your daddy put you into my care on this job. And now you're the reason that I keep going at all. The reason that I'm still with this group. The reason that I feel like I might actually do some sort of good before I die.
At this point, Binnie stopped walking, for the last few sentences there. And she's just stopping and looking at Hawthorne, and tears are just streaming down her face.
I'm not a good person. When I die and I stand in judgment, what little I do as a good person here is not gonna outweigh everything I've done. It just can't work like that. And regardless of whether I'm sorry, regardless of whether I done it out of a need for survival, I need to eat something at some point, there are still consequences to choices I've made. And any day those consequences can come up and hit me. Very soon, I ain't gonna be here. I am not a young man. The fact that I'm a human and I've survived as long as I have in the marsh at this point is kind of a miracle, or sheer dumbass luck, which is more likely when it comes to me. My only goal left is to make sure that you are ready for what's to come. Because the marsh will tear you to shreds. It is not a nice place. It does not treat people well. And it will swallow you whole, kid. My only goal is to make sure you're ready to fight back and kick its ass. My only goal is to make sure that you, God willing, make it to as old as I am, maybe even more.
And at this, with literally just pools of water coming out of this tiny little Salamando, she just looks at Hawthorne in the eyes and just goes,
have so much, Hawthorne?
No, you said that again. You were cutting out for me.
Oh. Why does it have to hurt so much, Hawthorne? Everything hurts. And I can't lose hope. That's me. That's all of me.
I don't want you to lose hope.
But it hurts.
It does. And I would love to tell you that that pain's going to go away, but there's honestly a good chance that it's not. And even if somehow it does, there'll be more pain. Always is. Binnie, you have something that these other people do not have. Your hope. God, I wish I had it when I was your age. I wish I had it now. Pure and whole and honest to God belief that no matter how crappy today is, that tomorrow's going to be better. Somehow. That somehow we're stuck in a desert with a ghost that's singing songs to us and a fog that wants to destroy us is okay because tomorrow we could find Z.
At that moment.
That hope.
At that moment, Hawthorne, as you say those words, something catches your eye. Roll me a perception check.
Not great. 12.
Fine. You notice something in the distance. Slowly, like it's something like shiny. Looks like it's in this like little crevice area. It's just up ahead. Looks like something sticking out of the ground.
I stop for a moment, kind of look, walk over to it.
I stop and I look because I notice and I'm like,
What do you see?
Not quite sure yet. I see something here. Just give me a sec. Can I crouch down and kind of start to uncover it?
You lift this dirt. This item, something is buried. And you start to pull it out. The sand, covered in blood. Z's helmet.
That's Z's.
As you look a little bit further, you wipe some of the dirt around. You find a piece of her clothing. Her scarf. Tattered.
Does not look good.
Bloodied. Hawthorne alone. You don't have to roll for it. You hear guitar music. And you look up. The other side of the crevice. Mysterious man, and he looks at you and he just plays the guitar.
I shit my look.
Drums.
I gather up the stuff.
What does that mean? Is she around here?
God, I hope not.
You know that hope I was talking about, kids? You might want to hold on to it a little bit. As reality ain't looking too good right now.
Hey, Hawthorne. I used to have a book about different peoples. And I think there was a word that human kids would call their dad. I was wondering if I can use it for you.
Wanna yank it? What's the word?
Old man.
That's not the word I expected.
Old man Logan.
I sent you something.
Kid, you can absolutely use that.
And just this big smile goes on her face. Really?
Really?
So, you gather up your belongings, and you guys are very close to the top. Once again, you don't see them, but you hear that music melody. You hear the word truth. Speaks into your soul. You make your way up, and the rest of the group comes trailing behind, each of them with just this look of pure... I don't even know what's a good word for it. Cami, what's a good word for it? Pure, just...
Word for what?
Pure, the look on your face is just pure, like... Somebody give me an adjective.
Then you better still be my best friend, that's all I'm gonna say.
Befuddled?
It's, yeah.
Befuddlement.
Confused?
Confused, befuddlement. You all feel the word truth. And you guys remember the words to the song. Each step I take, it echoes loud through valleys deep and wide. The shadow winds dance, the darkness proud, in this world where secrets hide. The lonesome road I roam, where secrets are untold. It's where I face the ghosts I've known and confront the paths I've strolled. And those words just haunt you. You feel it. You don't hear it, but you feel it. Hawthorne, it's in your hands. Just take it away.
Take gear. And I'll walk up to Zoc.
What you got, Hawthorne?
Just hand it to him. Found this down there.
I kind of just hold out my hand and grab it with one hand and just kind of stare at it. Is this all you
Listen,
found?
a bunch. Found a bunch of our stuff down there covered in blood. It doesn't look good, man. It really doesn't look good.
He just kind of walks away, kind of like wringing his hands. She's not dead. She's not dead. She can't be dead. She can't be dead. She's not dead.
Can I walk over to him, Zoc?
Nope. No. No.
Zoc.
No.
Zoc.
No.
Damn it, Zoc. She's dead. This much gear and this much blood, there is no way. Honestly, the fact that there's not a body is probably a mercy. Considering what we found down there, there is no way.
Zoc doesn't know what to do right now. He's just kind of in shock. How far away is where they were, where they found the gear, to where we are?
It's not super far. It's like you go down and then you go around where they like came up and you go down. It's like a 5-minute walk.
I'm headed down that way.
Hey there, Comic Clan. Are you enjoying the content that we're putting out here at Comics from the Cross? Then we would love you to become one of our supporters and join us over on our Patreon. You can support us over there financially for just $2 a month and get access to exclusive content, including my anime reactions as I'm currently going through One Piece and My Hero Academia, sci-fi reactions as Nitro goes through Doctor Who Season 2 currently, and also some reaction content soon coming from Jaye. On top of that as well, get a lot of behind the scenes information of stuff that's going on here at Comics from the Cross, as well as a ton of background information about what's going on with the Chronicles of Andrasia comic and Kickstarter, which will be coming soon. So if you're enjoying that content and want access to all that extra information, then check it out at patreon.com/comicsandthecross. We would love to have you over there.
Doc, what are you hoping to find out here, man?
I don't answer.
Doc, this is not a good idea, man.
I start jogging. And then I start full out sprinting. As fast as I can.
Goodness sake.
Zoc.
I'm dropping gear. I'm dropping my weapons.
You find you're down there. And
I pop out my drone and have it surveil the area around me.
Your drone spots something in the midst of the dirt, in the midst of the junk. Spots something sticking out of the ground. It's a radio.
I will go over to it. I slowly grab it. Pick it up and kind of turn it over. Do I notice the radio? Do I know, like...
It's making some noise. It's like they dropped it on accident.
I'm gonna start switching through the frequencies.
You hear people talking. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mercer. Yeah. Okay. Somebody on this channel?
And Zoc is dead still.
I want to get in the eyesight of Zoc. Like, I follow him down. I'm like...
I just hold my hand up.
Is anybody on this channel? And then you hear like dead silence for a few minutes. Or for not a few minutes, but for a few seconds.
I just hold it and I'm walking around, surveying the area as I'm kind of holding it up to my helmet. I'm being careful not to press the call button.
You hear on the channel, we're missing a radio. Who is this? It's not one of our guys. We dropped it. Who are you? This channel only had a few people on it. Who is this?
I rush over to him and I try to take the radio and turn it off.
I grab it back, and I put the radio up to my mouth, and I press
the bounty hunter.
I press the button.
Damn.
This is the shadow of the marsh, and you've screwed with the wrong person.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
Better hope for your sake. You better hope for your sake that Z is still alive.
Hang on just a second. Mercer. It's the brother. He takes the radio. This is Mercer. Hey, Zoc. How you doing?
Where's my sister?
Where's your sister? Oh, where's our robot?
I asked you first.
Is he with you? The bounty hunter.
How about you answer my question first?
Sure. He walks over and he's like, "Hey, Z." You just hear her say, "Piece of shit." And she like spits. Suck. Fuck.
He's clenching.
Zoc's like clenching his jaws.
He holds his hand. Oh. So, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna bring what I've paid the bounty hunter to bring me. Or your sister dies. I think that's pretty clear what's gonna happen. You know?
Turn off the damn radio now!
Oh, I hear him in the background. Hey, Hawthorne. Oh.
He's baiting you. Turn it off.
No. Wait a second. You don't know, do you?
Wasn't part of the deal. Turn it off.
Oh, the deal's changed, Hawthorne. You didn't deliver like you promised, so we took something.
Hawthorne, what is he talking about?
Turn the damn radio off. He's baiting you.
Baiting me?
Hawthorne, what is he talking about?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's baiting me. Oh, so scary. Oh, please.
Hawthorne, I need you to answer me. What is he talking about?
You want to tell him, or I could tell him?
Turn the radio off. I'll tell you. Tell you everything you need to know. Just turn the radio off.
Oh, but is he going to tell you everything? Because I don't think he's been so truthful to you this
Shut your
far.
damn mouth.
You're really going to talk to us like that, huh, Hawthorne? Is that how it's going to be?
This is how you're going to play the game, then yeah.
Really? After all this time, all the information you've been giving us about your little group, but bonks, everything. This entire time.
Hey,
This is how you're going to be.
Your name is Mercer? Is that what we said? Mercer.
John Mercer.
John Mercer. Got it. Have you ever actually ever seen your insides, John Mercer, before? Okay.
Oh,
we'll be there.
this is the
We'll
wit.
be there. We'll be there. We'll be there.
He whispers,
we'll be there shortly.
"See, this is that wit that you told me about, didn't you?"
Yeah.
Damn, I love a good story.
Yeah.
Mercer, out!
It's all fun and games. And I just take the radio and I chuck it at like a wall, like where there's stone. And I spin around, pull out my pistol, and point it right at Hawthorne. You tell me what's going on right now. I've given you the benefit of the doubt.
Damn it.
I have no reason to not trust you until this exact moment. What's going on?
What is going on?
According to the guy on the radio, Mr. John Mercer, Hawthorne's been selling secrets about our group.
Not selling secrets.
So they're still down there, right? Or did we fall?
Who went with them? I'm assuming everybody. Did you all?
Yeah.
I would assume you all would have went with them.
I'm like out of desperation. I'm like, Hawthorne, please, for the love of God, tell me you didn't sell my sister out.
No, I did not sell your sister out.
But you sold
Your sister
all
was
us
taken.
out?
Your sister was taken because I didn't finish a job for them.
She was never a part of it, but they're trying to push my hand. Look, the reason I even came to Sunset the day that we all met, the day that we found it, the day that you and I fought each other, you weren't why I was there. You were an extra bounty. I was there on a very special mission and a very lucrative mission. I didn't ask many questions. Like I said, I have not been a good guy most of my life. I've taken whatever jobs I could get, and when this woman was going to pay me this much...
So it was for Binnie's robot?
They wanted bonks. The wrenches wanted bonks, and they wanted someone to get in, get him, and get out. It was a dangerous mission. He was friends with a Salamando who was close to the head of Sunset. Not many people were willing to risk that.
So you're playing us this whole time?
No, I wasn't playing you the whole time.
Why would they want Bonksy?
I don't know. I never got the information, and frankly, I never asked. It was very much a case of hand and over, get paid. But I got caught in the mission that we all got tagged in, so I had to play along, and when I played along, I got taken care of the kid. And I started to care for her. So I couldn't turn her best friend, her creation, into them. And before I could start thinking of a way out of all of this stuff, we got caught up in a whole war with denial. But since we got sidetracked with that, as far as they were concerned, I didn't deliver the goods.
How did they find out?
Press my hand.
How did they find out about Z?
I don't know. I don't know. I knew she got taken when you told me she was.
He uncocks his pistol and puts it on the side.
I figure they've been keeping track on all of us since I was traveling with them. They kept a close eye on some of the stuff I was doing. But they came and they took Z to try and force my hand to hand over bonks. I thought I could come up with a plan. I thought I could come up with something. I thought I could come up with a way to get around this.
And you didn't think to ask the rest of us to help you? Instead of letting this come out now? Hawthorne.
Binnie's face is like super concentrating.
I panicked.
If you had just opened up, we would have helped you.
And then the unthinkable happened, and I panicked more. The only bargaining chip I had at the time was bonks. I couldn't think of a plan. I couldn't think of what to do. And then he died. And I was really stuck with what to do. Look, you may have picked up on it since we've been together, but I don't tend to trust people well. And with something this deep and something this harrowing.
Look at you, Hawthorne.
I didn't want to lose the only good thing that happened in my life. I panicked. I tried to find my way out of it. That's what I'm used to doing, and it backfired. It went wrong.
I walk up to Hawthorne and I punch him right in the face. And I say, "You shouldn't have hid that from me." And I walk away and grab my weapons off the ground.
Look, I just had a chat with a kid about this. Everything I've done in my life has been about survival. This was the biggest payday that I had ever had in my life. And I got so used to keeping the secret. I didn't know what to do.
Hey, old man. We might still have the bargaining chip.
No, I'm pretty sure that our 3 armadillos are making that into a nest at this point.
No, they still expected you to bring Bonksy to them. They think you still have him.
Yeah, but, he's kind of not here, though, kid. As soon as they say we don't have a Nile, then that's kind of gone.
But, I mean, we could just say that we want Z to be released first, because you have the kid, so the Bonksy wouldn't be too far away. And once we have Z, we can run.
Look, they're not going to hand her over first. Till they see this Nile. These are really, really dangerous people.
Maybe we give them the location to Z?
I heard maybe we give them the location of Z.
I did see my
I was like, what?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Maybe we give them the location to his remains, and then maybe they give us Z.
No, they were very clear. They wanted him intact. Or at least as intact as I could get him. I don't know why this Nile meant so much to them. I really don't. But I am technically still in their debt and still under contract with them. And until I give them what they want, they will not let go of Z. It was never meant for someone else to get taken, especially someone who wasn't part of the group. Be just picked off like that was completely unexpected, but these people are merciless.
Well, do you know
I was
where
told
she
to
is
not
now?
take. I have no clue.
Oh.
Once I got Bonksy, they were gonna give me the information.
Alright, so I know that Zoc walked off. Cami, are you still standing there listening to all this? Or are you just
Unfortunately.
No, you were trusting Summer. So did you, how does Cami react to
I'm about to have betray you, rip your neck out. That's
Let me at him. I don't know, triggers like boxing gloves.
Oh, how I wish I could just let you go. Ooh.
Atreyu actually pops out of
Hawthorne.
the bag and looks at you and he's like, grrr.
This could have not been a problem, but you've made it a big problem. Oh.
We should honestly probably just leave you here, but there's got to be a.
Oh yeah.
There's
No.
got to be.
I mean,
No. We're not leaving anyone. As much as it pains me to say this, Hawthorne didn't do this on purpose.
We could react, but there's got to be a.
Well,
Cami, what are you thinking?
it's not like I can build a new Bonksy. He was kind of unique to begin with.
exactly. Like, we have nothing to give them if that's what they want.
But that often means they haven't been following us since Bonksy died either.
Maybe we
So-
beat them?
Well,
Then they stopped following when they realized I wasn't delivering them quick enough, so they forced my hand and knew that if we wanted Z back, they would come and get her.
They're assuming we know where they are. So are we missing something, or are we headed in the right direction?
As far as I'm aware, we're
know where
heading in the
they
right
are.
direction. To the best of what little information I had.
When we meet them,
Like I got it.
this John Mercer fella is mine. Are we clear?
Zoc had it.
No. He's mine. I made him a promise on the radio.
Zoc,
I
if
aim
they
to
find
fulfill
out
it.
Bonks is... We need a plan then, because if they find out Bonks is dead, Zoc, these people are
And
ruthless.
then Misha's just.
They will kill Z
Like, what?
without hesitation. She literally means nothing to them. She was taken purely for this, and if they ain't gonna get Bonks, they will kill her. I'm honestly kind of surprised she was still alive when the radio to her.
We've been out here for so long, like, I'm surprised that not just came at us with force.
I feel like every step we take, it's like 3 steps backwards. I've got to get my sister, guys.
Misha, what were you gonna say?
I was just saying I'm out of ideas. Is there a way we can track her through the things we found? We have to have some kind of plan.
Or at least draw them out.
Or yeah, bait them. Was another idea I had.
A character like would Hawthorne have any sort of idea and inkling of a direction to go beyond any of the stuff we know already?
Your best bet is probably just to stick with what was listed. Every time they met you, they met with you in different spots. You've never been to their HQ.
Yeah.
You just
I didn't think I had.
No, it's
Thorn.
So maybe
they're
just
very
continue-
powerful. That's all you know.
Hawthorne,
And dangerous.
do you have any friends who you could use possibly to have any contact with these people who could potentially say they're trying to take your place so we can get a meetup?
I mean, I could possibly ask some people, but very few options. One of the reasons I was able to get to a job like this is because of how dangerous these people are. No one's willing to work with them.
Do I see the radio?
That's in
Exactly.
pieces everywhere.
Yeah, I threw it against the rock.
Oh man.
Probably wasn't the smartest idea, but
Can I
Zach's
repair
really
it?
not that bright.
You can make a repair check. It has to be a dang good high one, though.
All right. Come on. Go on.
You're in the
It's
middle
like,
of the
it's
desert.
excuses. It's
It's gonna be
All
that
you
20.
have, all you have is refrigerator parts.
I,
Is
So
this
for now
cooling coil? Will that make a radio?
For now, we just have to continue to Queen City then.
I got 19.
Dang.
Come on, man. That's one short of a nat 20.
You manage to put a bunch of the pieces together, but you can't exactly figure out.
the
He
channel.
busted it up pretty bad. Like you're kind of like you gather the parts and you're trying to put little pieces, but most pieces are broken, like really really bad.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take you a little bit to figure out how to do it. Like you can't
Yeah.
just magically build it. You're having to like, well, this sucks. This part's completely broken. You're gonna have to like coconut radio this thing. You know, just like
Coconut radio.
While I'm MacGyvering it, right? Or MacGyvering it. Just
MacGyver.
Yeah. McDivering
Does
it.
anyone know the area? Like, are we near a settlement or a city? Good to know.
No one knows.
All right.
You just know that you're still on the lonely road.
The loneliest of lonelies.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, outside of getting another bonks, we don't have really a whole lot of options.
Right.
We just have to keep going in the direction.
I
we're
click
going.
it to just like do, like, to try to do just like a message out. And I just kind of, hey, you can hear me. I'll deliver my robot to you guys. By the way, his name's Bonksy. He has a name. And I unclick it, and I just keep trying to repair it. And I do that like every, like maybe 30 minutes to an hour. I just kind of click just to see if there's any response or anything.
Yeah. You're just kind of, you don't know if you're going to get feedback. You have no
Right,
idea.
right. I just
You
keep
have no
doing it, just
clue.
kind of like a.
Yeah. So do you guys get back on the road?
Yeah, I will.
Keep
Yeah.
going?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I?
You guys keep...
Is there anything in Z's helmet? Like, is there any like recording or anything like voice memos or anything like that that I would be able to?
And that's funny. By the way, you don't know your voice mods on, do you?
Oh gosh.
I thought I turned it off. My bad. I thought I turned it off.
You were talking to
alright.
Zoc so much, I was just gonna let it go, but I'm like, he got that reversed, didn't he? He double clicked at some point, and then like
The thing about that, it's like a button on my Stream Deck, and I can't see when it's turned on or off. The button only turns it on and off. So sorry. Anyways,
That's funny.
that's why I stopped using it.
I want one.
You guys are back on the road. No, I'm gonna say this. I mean, your helmet, almost UNZ's helmet is almost identical. There's
Right.
anything that your helmet is actually more advanced than hers is. Hers is very basic.
I'm gonna kind of tie it to my
Look at
waist, my belt.
Yeah, hers is like a very basic build. Because she hasn't been scavenging too long.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are walking down the road. Misha,
Mm-hmm.
you get a memory. All of a sudden, just like almost
Ooh,
something just like in your head.
inspiration.
You are in a tavern. You're in this like saloon.
Like a Jimmy Neutron brain blast.
Yeah.
I know it's like.
As Donovan.
Anyway. Oh.
And we'll play it out. So you're sitting there, you're Donovan.
Okay.
And I'm a hooded figure.
Okay.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome. Now that you seem alright, I'm gonna get up on out of here.
Hey, let me buy you a drink, all right? Have a little bit. It's not much.
I can't let you do that. Let me.
You sure? You saved my life.
Yeah, but you're not exactly in a condition to be throwing cogs away.
Appreciate it.
So I throw a few cogs at the bartender.
The cloaked figure just... You have any kids?
No.
I just have one. Daughter.
Nice. I travel a lot, so I never thought that would be a good idea.
Yeah. I miss her. You know?
If you don't mind asking me, what happened? Or if you don't mind telling me.
Rather
Why
not
you
get
asking?
into too much of it, just gotten separated. And it's been a while. It's been a very long time, and I know my daughter has made some choices that I don't necessarily agree with, but yes, sir.
So how'd you end up on the side of the road?
It's a long story.
Okay. I get it.
It's all you could remember. And you kind of like snap back into it. Memory just kind of hits you.
Okay.
You guys, all of you, I need everyone to roll a perception check for me again. Perception session.
Perfect.
I got
What's my
14.
function?
I got an 8.
Conjunction, junction, what your
I got a 9.
function?
A 9.
20.
That was beautiful, guys.
Full house
I got a
right.
10.
That's getting
10.
quick.
Binnie?
Huh?
What would you roll?
Oh, 14.
Binnie and Misha. No one else hears it. You guys hear that music again.
I haven't heard
Music from
anything.
Yeah, the music from the beginning
And I start humming.
that you heard at the middle of the night, and
Hear anything.
you guys start to see the sunrise.
Oh.
And as you guys are walking, you hear just the words in your head. Until dawn breaks its final breath, I'll keep walking with my secrets untold, or I'll walk this road to my death. Those words just kind of resonate with you as the sun starts to rise. I'm going to cut over to Zoc. How's Zoc feeling at this moment right now?
So those words were just echoing in his brain as well. Oh no, it was he didn't hear anything, right?
No.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
I got an 8.
Okay, yeah, you didn't.
All he's thinking about is Z and how she sounded on the radio and how he wants to pull the Mercer dude's guts out and show them to him. His just jaw has not come unclenched. He's kind of bringing his hand out from where he punched Hawthorne. It's been a while since he punched somebody in the face.
You hear a noise through your headset. Shh. Hello.
Who is this?
Do you know who it is? Best pal. Come on. Mercer, new buddy. Hey, listen, stop. I know you're pissed. I know you're mad.
How did you
We
get
need to
my
talk.
helmet frequency?
Zed, should I tell him? Do you want me to tell him? Or do
I
you?
swear to God, if you hurt her, I will murder you. Do you understand that? Yeah, you do understand that, right?
Yeah. I get it. I get
No,
it.
no,
Zoc.
I
Big and
actually
tough.
don't think you do. I don't
Yes,
think it
Zoc.
has sunk in yet. If you
Yes.
hurt Z, I will murder you.
Mm,
I will take a knife, I will shove it into your belly, I will run it across your stomach, and I will take my hand and shove them in your torso and pull your intestines out and show them to you. Do you understand that? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I want that to sink in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
sinking. It's something sinking. Zoc.
Yes, something, but
Zoc.
not the inevitable death for you, apparently.
You are right. He is tough. My brother's gonna come save me. Oh, okay, whatever.
Okay, are we
Listen.
done? Are we done? You want to get to the point
No.
here?
Yeah. We'll make a deal.
Hmm.
You see, I don't really care what's happened before. I don't really give a damn. What the bounty hunter didn't do. We lost a little bit of money on that. We gave him some. What did he tell you? What did he tell you?
Only what you told me.
Swear to you, Zoc, I will tell you the truth. Whatever you want to know, just keep this between me and you. I will tell the truth to you right now if you ask me. What do you really want to know? What is your truth, Zoc?
You want to know what my truth is, Mercer?
What?
Just listen really close. Come here. I want you to get really close to the radio so you hear this. Where are you?
Machine City.
I'll see you in a bit. And I take my helmet and take it off. And then I turn around to the group and I slowly back away. I've been hiding something from you guys.
Oh, what? Hold on. Hold that thought real fast.
All right.
As you go to do that, Z says, "Stop." Zoc, listen to me. Listen to me now. Put the helmet back on. Do it. You can hear her crying. Oh, it sucks I have to do this way, Zoc. I'm trying to be freaking civilized. Do you know what the 2 wrenches are? Do you know what we do? What our purpose is? I'm trying my damnedest to help you out.
I don't care what your purpose is, to be frank, Mercer.
Turn off the radio again. I'll shoot her in the face right now. You're going to listen to me. Okay?
Get it off your chest, man. What do you got to say?
I want to know what the bounty hunter told you. Because I think you deserve to know the truth. What did he tell you?
He said he was going to bring in bonks for a bounty. And I got caught up in it, as did our group, when he went to get it. And then he panicked. That's about the gist of it.
That's it? Huh. How did we know about Z? What did he tell you about that?
He said he didn't know about Z.
How did we know to grab her? How did we know who she looked like? How did we know it wasn't some just random person on the street that we took? Because we're not stupid. Okay? Oh. Don't mess with me. How do you know and put trust in someone like that? Because let me tell you something. Your little bounty hunter friend has been reporting on all of you from the beginning. We checked in a lot. Your friend
Well, then you know
Hawthorne,
Bonks is dead, right?
Okay.
I mean, obviously, if you know everything, which apparently you do,
You just
Mr. Master of Information over here, apparently you know everything, so you would have already known that, correct? Or did I just break news to you?
we need a female powwow right now.
Yeah.
You idiot.
All the girls.
You took your only bargaining chip. The only thing that is not stopping me from killing Z right this second. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Damn. Pass the gun to my head.
What do you want me to do, man? I don't know what you want me to do.
I don't know. I feel like you, the bounty hunter, wasted my damn time.
Well, considering I didn't know about you until about 10 minutes ago.
You know, when Hawthorne told me that they found your sister, that the bonks shot her in the chest, I thought it was funny. Thought that was absolutely hilarious. When he gave me the description of who she was, when he told me everything about every single one of you, oh yeah, he did. We cut him a little bit on the side. We like to build profiles on people. So, when he didn't deliver like he was supposed to, and he had to keep feeding us information because we know that's what he was doing. Thinks he's so smart. So he fed us information so we wouldn't come after the girl. Then he told us about your sister. He devised a plan to take her. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. Hawthorne didn't know that we were going to take her. He just told us who she was. Leverage comes natural for us. We like to use it in the marsh. Unfortunately, buddy, you don't have any. You hear a gunshot.
Mercer.
There goes your lever. Come on, Zoc. Let's me and you in this. Come on. Machine City. Me and you.
Did you just kill my sister?
I don't have any use for her anymore.
Z? Z.
Bye, Zoc. And he hangs up.
Whew.
I know we're all standing there. Like,
I'm gonna pull out both of my pistols.
Oh.
And I'm gonna swing around and point them right at Hawthorne and walk up to him and put the barrel to his forehead. I want you to tell me the truth right now. Shut up! I want you to tell me the truth right now.
You tell him to shut up.
Did you tell Mercer about Z?
Seriously.
This is the last time I'm going to ask you, Hawthorne. I gave you the benefit of the doubt previously. But I just received new information, apparently. I need you to tell me the truth, man.
Shepherd's hook and hooks it around Zoc's neck.
Zoc, your neck gets pulled back.
Yes. I told them.
Why, man?
They asked for information on whoever we came across, and I gave it to them.
Oh, by the way, he's given them information about every single one of you. They have a case file on every single one of you, by the way. Cami.
Are you reacting to Cami pulling your
No,
neck?
I'm still have the gun right to his, and I'll try to like pull it off like that. But I'm looking
Cami,
around.
Are you allowing this?
Huh?
Are you allowing him to fight you off?
After hearing Hawthorne, no. Unfortunately, I'm not fighting him back.
So you pull it back. You like hit. I like to think you hit a button and it like retracts on itself, and you put it on your side.
Donovan, Misha, they built a whole case file on you because of Aubrey and Hawthorne over here. He's been feeding them inside information.
Of course they did.
Apparently.
We kind of exploded a few cities.
It is.
We're not kind of quiet.
Exactly.
Binnie's not wrong.
About anything.
All right, if you take the gun down from
And I am
me
a
just
Quell.
for a moment.
They just killed my sister. Do you understand what I'm talking about,
right?
Hawthorne?
No.
They put a bullet in my
Gun down
sister's
and we can
head.
talk.
What if he just shot the gun to have leverage on you?
Put the gun down and we can talk.
You didn't see
They're
them
messing with you,
return.
Zoc. They're messing with you.
They're trying to break us apart. is what's
Yeah.
going
First
on.
of all,
That's exactly what
Yes.
they're doing.
I told them about your sister. Yes, I told them about all of you. I believe about 10 minutes ago I made that perfectly clear that I gave them information. I didn't know who any of you were. I didn't care who any of you were. They wanted information to build profiles. They said they would kick me a little extra money. I'm a bounty hunter. Of course I said yes. I had to earn my way. That's what I do. I made that perfectly clear already that they knew who they were because they were tracking us. I was feeding information. I goddamn believe that they had eyes on us too. And yes, I fed a little extra information
and the reason was to keep them away from the kid. I've made no qualms about it that I care about her more than anything in this world. She's the only thing keeping me going at this point. Secondly, knowing Mercer, it is 100% possible your sister is still alive. Until you see her body, you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You heard the gunshot. That could have been anything. That could have just been a gunshot into a wall. Hell, if he thinks he's playing mind games, he probably shot one of his men in the room. To be fair, though, on Z getting shot, and I don't mean to be slinging stuff your way, but you did scream out over the radio that Bonks was dead and give up the bargaining chip that was keeping her alive, that I told you was keeping her alive.
Mm.
So I'm not taking full responsibility for that gun going off in that one. I told you the one thing they wanted.
That's my sister, man.
Why do you think I'm still here fighting to find her?
I don't know. Why are you here?
I got an idea. Let's just go to Machine City, get this done, and then we can finish this, and then we can figure out.
Let's go to Machine City, do our thing.
We have a job to do.
And then, you know what? None of y'all have to see me ever again.
Thank God. He picks up his stuff and just heads in the direction of Machine City.
I walk next to Hawthorne, but I have Crix, like, out and next to me, just walking. But, like, I'm now, like, right next to Hawthorne.
As you guys are on the road to Machine City, you can actually see a sign that's kind of hanging there, and it says Machine City, 5 miles. It's, like, barely hanging on. You guys keep on.
I would like to really quick.
Yeah.
I'd just like to grab Binnie's hand and pull her back and just whisper in her ear, "Be careful."
It's okay. He really is good.
Just be careful who you trust. And then I let her go.
As you guys headed on the road to Machine City. You guys don't notice this, but this is just for flavor. You guys are walking into the sunrise, and the mystery man is behind you on the road. He's just playing the guitar and singing that tune once again. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Dang.
Boy.
Boy, howdy.
Another super heavy session, but it was great. I absolutely loved it, and you guys killed it on the RP.
Dude, that was great.
Guys, thanks. This was awesome. I know the group here probably needs a recovery.
Cool.
I don't trust anybody anymore.
I'm glad we didn't do that before the break we just had.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Leave that.
That was a hell of a moment to leave it.
Oh yeah.
It would have been rough, but guys, we thank you so much for watching tonight. And we have a pretty packed schedule this week. I know tomorrow we have more Chronicles of Vendrasia, which I am super pumped up about. I now get to play. A few weeks since
that as well.
I now get to play normal res. We've seen mean, grumpy, pissed off res and stupid, dumb res. Now we get normal res. And then we get to
res of many flavors.
Normal.
Yeah. Now we get to see what happens. We get to see what happens with the Goliaths and the war. I am so freaking pumped up.
Yeah, we ended the last session with you guys getting down the mountain, so you guys are literally about to head into Union City to begin the final battle.
Oof. I am so freaking pumped up for that. Monday night, I think Cross is coming back with not Monday night, Tuesday night. I'm coming back with Poppy's Playtime, so you don't want to miss that. Wednesday we have the Scare Squad, or whatever we're calling ourselves now. Yeah, the Scare Squad. We're going to be playing more Escape the Backrooms, which, by the way, if you have not watched us play Escape the Backrooms,
hilarious.
It's just it's myself, Cross, Locksteady, and ChunktheHutt, and it is, I don't know what it is. It's something.
Right now, I don't know what's my favorite. Watching guys play Helldivers or watching you guys play Escape the Backrooms.
It is just...
I love both.
I think you probably Escape the Backrooms because in Helldiver, at least you guys know what you're doing during that. And Escape the Backrooms is literally watching us having no clue what's going on.
That's true.
I love that.
Chaos.
Also,
Actually, I'm going to put our socials in chat. Go to our TikTok and check out some of the shorts.
wait, but can we top Nitro's speech before they drop?
That's our general. That's our general.
I mean, they were fantastic.
And then on Thursday, I think is LJ. Are you coming back with X-Men on Thursday?
Yep.
So,
Yeah, LJ's X-Men.
My goal is to basically do what can play both games.
Yeah.
So
I think every Thursday is probably going to be LJ until he tells me otherwise.
That's actually really heavily inspired by TTRPGs too. Just by playing the game, I'm realizing how inspired it is.
So definitely check that out. And then on Friday, Cross, do you want to mention what's happening this weekend?
Well, actually, on Friday, I got the dates wrong. So this Friday, I'm actually in the process.
Yeah, I totally did not see it.
Yeah, I sent a message right before we started the team. So I will talk about that in a sec, though. But Friday, right now, I'm trying to set up if we can do Sea of Thieves again. Because myself, Chunk, and Locke did the second part of the Monkey Island Tall Tale for Sea of Thieves. And there's one more, so I wanted to see if we can just put that into the schedule and kind of finish it. But it's actually next weekend. The special event is going to be happening. Just make sure to check the right dates. So Friday the 12th, Saturday the 13th, and Sunday the 14th. Some friends that I actually made over at GalaxyCon. Chaotic Games are actually doing an amazing charity event, raising money for was it Extra Life for Kids, and it's going to basically be Friday evening and then all day Saturday, all day Sunday D&D sessions, multiple sessions. I am going to be late shift on Saturday, so if you're able to hang out with me on that day, by all means. I think it's like 9:30 or something. It kicks off for me, so I'm going to bed late.
Wow.
Later. It might even be later than that actually, because their times are like central, so it's even later than we usually start off. But they do have games going all day long. It is for an amazing charity, so please go check them out. I'm putting a little shout out in for them, so please go to their Twitch channel, hit that like button, hit that follow button, show them some love, and check them out for that special event. I got to talk with the main DM, Gup, and he is an amazing guy. I talked to him at GalaxyCon, and he's such a phenomenal dude.
You could literally watch like pretty much nonstop D&D from like Friday with them, and then come Sunday for Book of Astra, and then Monday Chronicles of Andresia. So it's like nonstop.
Literally Friday, literally all weekend with them, end your Sunday with us, and then Monday night with us again. Like literally, you could have a long weekend full of non-stop D&D. So that sounds appealing to you. It sounds appealing to me. Unfortunately, I have kids to take care of at the weekend. Otherwise, that is literally what I would be doing with my weekend that weekend. But I also want to take the opportunity to shout out as well another special event we've got coming up that we've started. Caleb, do you want to tell them about April 20th?
So April 20th, we are doing a very special stream. I am hosting a 12-hour stream. So I created a game called Grow for Glory, which is a super fun. I think everyone in this chat has played it. And
such a good
game.
Makes you
so
hungry,
fun.
though. That should be like the disclaimer.
Yeah, it makes you very hungry. It is so much fun, and we have officially pre-launched the game. The game is on Kickstarter. You can hit notify. You could hit notify me on launch. If you click that button, sign up for Kickstarter. We'll send you an email saying, "Hey, we're live."
The link's now in the chat. I've chucked that in there, so go and click that link to head over, guys.
Oh yeah, he's got to come
But
for me.
we are on the 20th. We are just doing a day of gaming just to promote the stream. We're going to be playing Grow for Glory. We're also going to be playing some really fun games like Lawnmower Sim, like straight up. And then I'm just going to Helldivers. We're going to throw in some Helldivers, throw in some Skull and Bones. It's going to be just a fun day. There's no obligation to give anything. This isn't a charity stream. This is just, hey, we're promoting the game. We're going to have fun. So come join us for that stream. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's going to be just a day of chaos. We're going to be trying out a new game, which I'm really pumped up.
It looks so fun.
So I'm not even going to tell you what that. game is. You're gonna have
It's
to.
gonna
look
be
at the
such a
schedule
fun game.
so.
Like I want to play it so badly.
But definitely go check out that stream. It will be April 20th, and I believe that's it for us. Like I said, if you want to get some dice, check out Misty Mountain. Use code CROSS10. And guys, we will catch you tomorrow. Stay safe, stay nerdy, be blessed, and goodbye.
See you guys.
Peace.